To you. And what are you waiting for? Huh? Give me? I can produce sounds. Apa? Well, hmm? के? यो मान्छेको नि अहिले म के भयो? जस्ट अ सेक. तिमीलाई ल्याउनुको लागि बसिरहेको बोल्न मन लागेको मन लागेको छैन. What should I do? पक्का रिसाएको अनि कस्तो मुख फुल्लाएको? ल I love you. Bye. मैले पाएको छुइनँ कि. छिटो छिटो छिटो. काला जादु गर्न चाहन्छु कि बसेर नजा. म टेक्स्ट रिप्लाई गर्छु यसरी. यो युट्युब भयो होइन, मतलब यो च्याट पढ्ने. यहाँ इन्स्टा आउँछ कि स्ट्रिममा हो राखिदिएको. See you. फोन लास्टै तात्छ मैले कभर खोलेको छु। मेरो आवाज आइरहेछ? Am I audible? मेरो आवाज आइरहेछ? Am I audible? के हान्ने त के जान्थ्यो? I need mosala. Welcome to the stream, Miss Rina. Dangal. Fun player. यो फेरि कुन आइडी हो? नयाँ आइडी छ त। हुँ? 4 जना सब्सक्राइबर छ त के हो? के हो? फेमस फेमस म त प्लेयर निकाल्नु पर्ने होला। इटालियन क्लब्स क्यों? वाई? ला फर्मेसन त मैले चेन्जै गरेको थिइनँ। क्या काम?
So bring it on, fresh, fervent, fevered, how it always was and how it always will be. Feel it,
वो
this
आवाज
is
है वो
where it
वो
starts. Whatever your ambitions, a good beginning is the perfect way to get things underway. This place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibel spared in this collective
What is
chorus.
she doing?
We have already
Is
started
she
here.
yelling at you? लाइक हटाएको हो बिना तिमीले?
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Nakamura, that's a lovely pass. Great shot!
Shit!
Oh, he did the hard part
किन
right,
थिचेको थियो?
but not the finish.
Oh, the pass was sublime. The finish was substandard. What a disappointment.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
And he's there to clear it.
कहाँ जान
He
आँटेको
has the
तिमी? के गर्नु?
confidence and
जान
speed to be able
एक्ज्याक्टली
to hold
गर्नु
the
चाहिँ के?
ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner.
नोट गर्छु
Just
भनेको होइन?
maybe there he overdid it
ए
slightly.
कहाँ खेल्यो
Should have
यार,
released it
पास खेल्यो.
because the support was arriving
हल्का
quickly.
स्किल देखाइदिउँ भनेको.
So it is still 0-0.
म तिमी बस्छौ पो भन्दै थिएँ.
Yeah,
अब
that
I'm
works
all
for me.
over.
The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
De Frel. Nakamura, very much a man of this moment. Keeper has taken decisive action.
आफ्नो बस्ने आयो यार.
Kamate. Pedri kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
बोलाउँदै चाहिँ हुनुहुन्छ. ल ल एकछिन ल न.
Nakamura. Roberto Carlos. Well, they could break here. And it's De Frel. Neither side giving way, it has been tight. Nice sequence of passes this.
फुटबल खेलाइदिएर यार.
And he's had it nicked away. No
Yes,
outsmarting it
there you
this
go.
time. That's
I
ruffled a few
request
feathers.
everybody on the chat to
Well
like the
dealt with.
stream and subscribe the channel, please.
Kamate. Denilson.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And no, he's seen through all of that.
Still,
And that'll be the final action of the first half. As if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Unspectacular, but solid, and that solidity could yet be the foundation for them to go on and win.
Palmeiras head to the dressing room, not yet having broken through. Tight, cagey game. Neither team any further forward than they were when they started out.
Substitution for Palmeiras.
कोही छ chat मा?
Number 9, Mbappe.
Here we go
Coming
again.
on the field is
Well, both
number
sides are eager to
15,
get going. Here's
Nico
hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Kamate. Palmeiras do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Kamate. Goal is still, neither side really getting onto the front foot. Cafu, and it's Messi. Pedri is onto this, and the shot!
Damn!
Really well taken goal. And that is the goal we've all been yearning for. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Was 71,550.
Palmeiras have penetrated for the first time.
Well, listen, a few words of advice and encouragement from the manager during the break can often straighten things out, and it's paid off here.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, what a ball! He's had a hit!
Siraydı
Oh,
yaar,
taken
siraydı
with
o.
style. And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, that's so
Cover
refreshing.
खोलेर
They win a
खेल्नुलाई
goal
गाह्रो
down,
हुँदो रहेछ
and
यार.
you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Modena grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Palmeiras are looking to break at pace. Pedri. Belts one.
कत्रो माथि गयो.
And that will sail harmlessly past.
Well, at least he's not short on confidence. Trying from that sort of distance, why not?
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Pedri looking understandably energised after his goal. Denilson. Oh, shooting chance!
कत्रो हानेको.
He managed to miss it.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won. You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
And he's heaved it away. Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. Now it's Nakamura. Oh, and he's through the middle. Oh, that's a very chance! Oh, that's
Last minute goal.
incredible! And that has raised the roof! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage, he was being body checked.
And that is that. Palmeiras proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle. They know it could so easily have gone.
इटालियन लिगको त मसँग उयो थियो हो, गेम प्लान थियो एउटा. यो कुनै सेन्टर ब्याक छैन र. होइन रहेछ बढाइदिउँ न 96 यो पनि लगभग 96 नै पुग्यो होला ये क्यारी राइट यो टिम त इटालियन लिग छैन त अनि ल सेन्टर फरवर्ड यो चाहिने हो नि त हाम्रो सेन्टर फरवर्ड यत्तिकै खेलिदिन्छु
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of
Hello,
a match that
everybody,
will
and
really
welcome
get the
to
juices
today's
flowing.
match.
I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
Shit.
And into the grateful arms
Shit
of the
त
keeper.
भाइ
And that's really well manoeuvred. Stood up well to him there. Great ball, and he's in here. Ribery! They've got to be quick to recover this.
डिफ्लेक्सन इन्टरसेप्सन के हुन्छ
Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, I think it's hard to find players who can really test this guy, Pavard. He's had a remarkable ascent to the top, but then again, he has outstanding qualities. Very consistent, cool under pressure, and against the toughest of opponents, he stays strong.
Okay,
बेसी
interesting.
हात चिप्लिँदो रहेछ के कभर
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space
एक्सपिरियन्स
left
गरौँ
behind
कस्तो हुँदो
is
रहेछ
filled.
कभर Ladra eso quello,
Ribery. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Messi going face to face with his great rival. Well cut out.
Shit,
There might
भाई
have
भइहाल्यो नि
great chance!
दामी
And it's a goal! There is the breakthrough! And that was as close to certain as can be.
It's a simple game. A striker's job is to find the space as often as possible, and he did exactly that.
So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Ribery. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Oh, good spread. Roberto Carlos works it forward, neatly clipped it. It's Lukaku! And a terrific
Gulla
save from the
यार
keeper.
अहिले स्कोर
Really
हुन्थ्यो यार
anticipated that
कन्भर्टै
well,
गर्नै
didn't he?
सक्थ्यो
And we have our very first corner. It's a mighty effort! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And now they can spring out of defence.
No!
Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Ribery. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Pellegrini. Messi. Chance here to counter.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And there is the half-time whistle. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
Substitution in progress.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Leading 1-0 at the break. And we're already back up and running after half-time. A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference. Oh, he's found support out wide. Messi. It's a good run down the right. That's beautifully weighted. And that should get the job done.
राम्रो डिफेन्स गर्छ
It's their second corner of the game. And he thumps it clear.
Look, it's a run defences dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
रिबेरी भेट्नै भएन
He'll
यार
be disappointed with
The
that.
attendance for this match was
60 minutes played.
71,550.
Pinches it off him.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Pellegrini!
बाहिर
It's
हाने
off
क्या
target and by quite a way.
It was
Substitution on
more
the
possible
field.
than probable,
Number
and
9.
the outcome backed it up,
Coming
Peter.
on the field is number 28.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
And the ball's gone
कोई
astray.
ह्युज मिस्टेक क्या
And the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, now this is interesting, as the
Penalty,
referee
oh!
has pointed to the spot. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game.
Well, it was deliberate, it was
Dia dua
cynical,
kaki di bawah.
and you have to understand the
Substitution
frustration
on the
of being
field.
denied a clear
Number
opportunity, but it had to be
92.
done.
Number 19. Coming on the field. Number 90. Number
Oh, he saved
32.
it!
Biasa nih mas mula. Easy peasy lemon squeezy.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Forlan. 1-0 as we head towards the end. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Back into the middle. There's the hit! A potential
Candu.
goal of the season contender, if only.
Well, we can't question the quality of the run. He'll have to answer for the rest. Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
20 minutes added time.
Pellegrini calmly anticipates. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Oh, that's well spotted.
Okay. Mau cucu bareng
Referee
cucu.
looks at his watch and blows his whistle.
Last bisa.
Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Messi claiming the man of the
I'm
match
afraid to
award,
tell you
and
that we're
there is
expecting
very little
traffic to
room
be
for
heavy
argument.
after the final whistle today.
Your final thoughts, Jim?
And there's a lot more to read into this game than just the scoreline.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all.
Kati poin tayo जित्दाखेरि let's see. 1540. एउटा विन निकाल्नु पर्यो. गाइजहरु के भयो?
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here.
Hello,
A
everybody,
clear
and
night,
welcome
all
to
the
today's
ingredients for a
match.
showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter.
अनि
It's
चाहिँ
great
तिम्रो
to be on board.
ए म सिस्टम रहेछ अफ गर्न मिल्छ
Well, this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the
ए म
footballing
सिस्ट गर्न
world.
आएको स्मार्ट
No
असिस्ट
decibels spared in this collective chorus. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Rabiot, and he's had a hit.
अलिक जरो त हान्नु हानेपछि
Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
Aim forwards. And he welcomes it in. He might be in here.
आम्मामा कस्तो खुट्टा हालिदिएको हो
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. It looks a
offside
good
भयो
ball through. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
हमको तुमसे प्यार को
First quarter of an hour gone. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
There's no flag.
नो फ्ल्याग भनेपछि अफसाइड छैन भन्ने बुझ्न त किन गरायो
It's a sweet ball that. Ribery. And the finish! That was a good run.
फर्काइदिन्छ
The
रिभर
defence looked beaten there. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. Pellegrini. Ribery.
झन्डै मिसपास भयो
And it's Roberto Carlos. That's headed upfield. And that should get the job done.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. He shifted it to the flank. Junior Messias. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's Messi.
Oh, great feat, that.
Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, this looks sharp. Messi. He's got tall. Good try.
बल्ली
Could
अन्नदार
so
भन्ने
easily have
दामी
been
गोल
different.
लाग्थ्यो
Costa And there is the half-time whistle. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. Some first-half thoughts?
Unspectacular, but solid, and that solidity could yet be the foundation for them to go on and win.
Coming on to replace
And
him
after
is
45 minutes, it is
number
still goalless.
15,
A change perhaps after half-time. Shapes to shoot!
अफसाइड भएन
And he hits the net! And the
सिक्क
second
भाइ
half is off to a flyer!
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently, and he picked out the perfect target.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, whatever the manager said in that dressing room at half-time, it's worked a treat.
Ribery. And here's Forlan. Now it's Neymar. He's got the shot away! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. And we have our very first corner. Can he put it away?
दामी यार का गेम था यार,
Wheel
खेलने
or
बड़ा चैलेंज
square,
था।
you score, we score.
Well, that's
लॉक हो
so
गया, चल लॉक।
refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Neymar at his razor-sharp best there.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they...
Fallen!
आपको
They've done it! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Number 15.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Vitinho. Onana. And that could set him on his way. Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter. Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Substitution.
Ribéry. Looking for the run. Cleared without complication.
ऑफसाइड।
And he's
भएन यो अफसाइड।
he's had a shot!
कस्तो
It's a
यो
goal!
ढुकुवा बसिरहेको छ, कसरी अफसाइड भएन हो?
Again! It is incredible!
यो अफसाइड
That's
भएन?
what you want to see from your players. Courage. Fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
के गरेको हो यो
It
छ?
would have been harder to miss.
Well, I think the keeper has every reason to rip into that defence for allowing him to get into such a good position.
But there's going to be another change here.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Oh, look, Peter, there's a great ebb and flow to this clash, and it's above all expectations for me.
He's in plenty of space here. Cornet has a shot! And again!
Well, if they're looking to win this, they're certainly going about things the right way.
This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal. Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here.
And it's Fallen. It's Fallen!
यत्रो गरेर पनि जितिनस् कोनामी।
And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before, and no doubt they'll work it again.
After 89 minutes
2 goals
is
on the day, and he may not yet be
15.
done.
Diego Forlan.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Taking place. 6 added minutes.
Smashing
as we
delivery,
indicated.
just didn't do enough with it.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
And he's picked out the run. He has found the way through. Roberto Carlos. That's an excellent interception. And that will be it. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Forlan voted man of the match, and deservedly
Please
so.
report to the staff room immediately.
Thrilling, nail-biting, perhaps frustrating until the very end, but we do have a winner.
Well, this looked like it had a draw written all over it, Peter, so credit where it's due. They found a way to win it, and they can take great satisfaction from never losing that focus.
So thank you very much. Thank you for joining.
करे छोडियो सिस्टम हेरिदिनु ल लेट्स गो एउटा प्याक ओपनिङ गरौँ अब पिओटी डब्लु त हुने अरू त पैसा छैन पैसा हुनु पर्यो नि त अरू गर्नलाई त कस्तो गच्छा काटिदिन्छ कुनै नपरोस् जस्तो खालको काटिदिन्छ है अब यो पिओटी डब्लुबाट के पार अयारी के हो यो को कहाँको प्लेयर हो अयारी गेम प्लान लिस्ट यो होइन यही हो तर मलाई चाहिएको चाहिँ के गर्नुपर्ने भन्दाखेरि दुई स्टिम हटाउनु पर्ने अब डिभिजन पुस हानिन्छ
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the
Hello,
minds
everybody,
of
and
the
welcome
footballing
to
folk in
today's
this part of
match.
the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And already we're underway here. And here's Messi.
Oh, really well played.
He has found the way through. Cross deflected over the goal
Sana
line
ortada
for a
deflection
corner.
varmış.
And we have our very first corner. Bastoni gets it away. And can he finish it? Oh, the shot could be on here. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Batistuta. Batistuta couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision-making we can't. He learned from it.
Batistuta. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
I've chosen Wesley Sneijder because of his weight of pass. Picking out teammates is one thing, but delivering with just the right pace on the ball buys that precious half a yard or extra second, which can make all the difference.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count
Kasta
for
iyi
so
खेलेको
much.
हौ.
And it's Batistuta. Nakamura, very much a man of this moment. He's found a way through.
Well, it seems
Yo
as if he's
Pedri
just
के
had a
भएको?
momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision
Okay, बाहिर
because
गयो.
he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
And it's dealt with by the outrushing keeper. And he's got
Stick.
the beating of his man. Still goalless. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong with what he tried, all things considered. The defence were just well prepared for what was coming.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak
क्या
execution.
उफ्रेको ड्यामेज छ?
And there's green grass ahead of him. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
कस्तो अड्केको हो गेम?
He's cut it out. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
गेम अड्केरै भएन यार. 2G मा कनेक्टेड छ अनि यत्राको हुन्छ.
Ball's gone out of play. Adams. Oh, he's
Offside.
onto this.
Yeah, yeah.
Ronaldo is flagged offside.
Offside. ए कस्तो यो
And the
कन्ट्रोल
keeper
के
can
भएको हौ? केही पनि लागेन.
And he got plenty on that.
Cristiano Ronaldo brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
हात चिप्लिरहेछ.
That's been cut out, well played.
There will be one
And
minute
looks a good,
added time.
looks for the finish. Moved on forwards. A
Oh,
really
waiting on
close
the counter.
save and the last action of the first half. As if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from
Please
where
make
they were
sure to watch
45
the
minutes
screen
ago,
for an
but it is far
information
from
bulletin
lethargic, far
the
from
regional
slow,
police
highly
department.
engaging, but goalless. No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time.
Substitution for Argentina. Number 5, Cristiano Ronaldo. Number 21,
And the action is back underway.
Number 3,
So the first half brought no goals.
coming on the field. Number 20, Alvarez.
Cafu,
Number
Messi,
11,
and here's
Mbappe.
Forlan.
Number 8,
उसको
Conte.
पिलाना नहीं उसको
Schneider.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe has given away a free kick. Argentina trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
तो
Well, I
अगाडि
would
नै
say
offside
that
थियो
this is probably
Shapes to shoot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Pedri. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And here's Nico Williams. A lot of space ahead of him. Tries to get it clear.
well. That's the first attempt, Peter.
के हो यो कन्ट्रोल
Breaking passes just to spread
छैन
the
त
was 71,550.
Mbappe. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Bastoni. Oh, they can break here. That has not gone well. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Williams.
कस्तो नहानेको यत्रो दुईचोटि तान्दा
To
पनि
set
विलियम्सको
free a runner. Roberto Carlos. Williams. Deftly away. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Just about up to 75 minutes. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. He is through here. Rafinha.
Argentina merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
That's a shade optimistic.
हाल्दैन नि अब छोडिदिएको
Alvarez.
विलियम्सलाई
Mbappe! He's got away with one there. Nico Williams. Back into the middle. Williams. Nakamura. Can he finish? It's loose now and they want to get it back.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack. And the
त्यस्तो
outcome
साह्रो त तातेको
inevitable.
छैन त्यो फोन
Any reflections on what
And
you've seen,
now,
Jim?
Yeah,
please
this
turn
looked the
towards
most
the
likely
screen for
outcome, but we've
special
had a good
presentation
variety in
featuring
this
our
game,
guest
despite it
performers
being
today.
anticlimactic.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.
थुत्थु गरेर आउँदैन थुत्थु थुत्थु करके आता हूँ थुत्थु अझै कोही भ्युवर आज छैन गिद्दी कति साह्रो गिद्दी हो गाइसहरू केयरकै गेम खेल्नु भनेको मलाई फोके गेमिङ नेपाल पो रहेछ
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Messi, he's shifting through the gears here, and he's had a hit. That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. Tries to get it clear. Pedri. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, I know people are probably going
मैले
to knock me as
त्यहीँबाट
being
थट लिएको
biased
भए हुन्थ्यो
towards
क्या
my trade, but when you have someone like this fellow, Josko Guardiola, on your side, it's hard not to pick him out. Such an extraordinary defender with an unconventional style, incredibly quick, and so good at carrying the ball forward. Keep your eyes on him.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. And it's played in here. Defending of the desperate variety. And it's Nakamura.
त्यहीँ लग्नु पर्छ त्यसलाई
Smartly
चाहिँ
reclaimed. And he'll shoot here.
भित्र
Not
भित्र
bad.
भित्र
It was hit with great power, Peter, but sadly not great precision.
And here's Mohamed Salah. Adams calmly anticipates. Oh, easy pickings there. Cafu. Plenty to aim at here. Danielson!
धन्न
A collective
धन्न
sigh of
डिफेन्स चाहिँ
relief from the
बवाल छ
defence.
That's what all good teams do these days. Pressing from the front is highly effective. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Real chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And now a sudden chance to counter.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
So still waiting for the first breakthrough here, but it has been a pretty open start.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing so far.
30 minutes gone. he's going to be disappointed with that. Chance here to counter. He's picked his way through. And the shot! It's a loose ball. Mbappe tries looking up for options on the left. He's had a hit!
Damn it.
And he's done it! Oh, the deftness of touch. Received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Well, I think he knew, Peter, that once he controlled it on his chest, the follow-up was going to be good, and that was special.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Oh, what has happened here? Pedri.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
पछाडि तान्ने हुन्छ यो
In forward.
कस्तो उल्टो गर्छ क्या
Excellent
इन्स्ट्रक्सन नै
interception
उल्टो
and
लिइदिन्छ
a
क्या
show of anticipation to be commended.
इन्स्ट्रक्सन नदिएको त
Beautifully
होइन तर
weighted.
उल्टो लिइदिन्छ यो
And he's managed to get free. And in! Good effort, and it is right on half-time. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
Just a quick announcement. We would like
Yeah,
to
I like the
inform
fact
you
that there was a
CCTV
genuine
is
flow
now
to
in
this
operation
game,
for
as
your
well as
safety.
intent. But
Substitutions
I
taking
can't help
place.
feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Leading 1-0 at the break. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, it's been tight,
अरे
Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some
अरे
free-flowing football.
अफसाइड अफसाइड हो छैन जे भयो दे
That pass has been well
यस्तै
intercepted.
गर्छ क्या धेर बक
Well
छ
seen,
क्या
saw that
यिनीहरू
coming.
He read that
कस्तो
really well
भेटेको
and
बल
stopped it.
पनि छि छि भन्ने खालको खेल्छ क्या
Defending was strong and firm.
इस, 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 तेरा खा कस्तो ढिलो खेल्ने क्या
Beckenbauer deals with that comfortably. Danielson in with the challenge. Beckenbauer kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And that is as far as they're going to go.
The attendance for this match was
Nakamura.
71,649.
Oh, he's been caught napping. He's had a shot.
दामी
It's in. And there's the goal they've been looking for. Was there ever any doubt?
Well, when you get in that position, it's all about composure. Panic can come into it, and it didn't.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the
Oh, shit.
contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Hakimi made a surge from fullback.
Normal DAA.
हजुर घरमै छु त घरमै छु त घरमै छु त घरमा 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 छु हो को ठुलो मम्मी कहाँ आइपुग्नु हो तपाईँ अनि कहाँ हिँड्नु भएको होइन विमला सिस्टर चाहिँ कहाँ हिँड्नु भएको अनि दमक लिएर आउन आँट्नु भएको फेरि अनि यहाँबाट फर्किहाल्ने होइन र म स्ट्रिममा छु के स्ट्रिम गर्दैछु क्या आर्यन छैन नि त घुम्न अब छ कहाँ साथीहरूसँग कहाँ गयो ल
Milan!
The goal
They
scorer
are
after
rampant!
75 minutes is
And
number
they are
15,
pulling clear here.
Diego Forlan.
Oh, delicious.
Midfield,
Such devilish
number
curl.
7,
You know what was notable
Owen.
in that, Peter, was the
Number
fact that he
4,
didn't try to blast it. He
Hakimi.
chose placement instead
Coming on the
and
field,
delivered a peach.
number 21, Darwin Núñez.
3-0 and
Number
things are
11,
starting to look awfully
Alexander
cosy.
Arnold.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Danielson. Ricky Puig. Now that's well seen too. That's been cut out, well
shit
played. Moved on forwards. No, that's been intercepted. So 3-0 now, and surely there'll be no twists in the plot. Ricky Puig really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence. And it
Guys, this
looks
will
like
be my last
whatever it
match because
takes.
I have to go to somewhere. That's why.
Oh, that's a fine interception. Oh, delightful ball.
4
Pass
added
was
minutes
just off
has been
target.
indicated.
Well timed, excellent interception. There's the hit!
लगा 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 लगा
Goal!
दियो जा
A
भाई गोल
mere
तो
formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Peter, I can tell
गिफ्टै
you
भयो
that was
गिफ्टै
nothing short of a cold-blooded execution.
एक गोल
And
जायो त
that
गिफ्टै
is
भयो
that. So smiles all round
गिफ्ट
as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of industry and inspiration. A really satisfying day's work.
Please be reminded
Forlan
that
picking
drinking
up
is
the
only
man of the
allowed in
match
the areas
award,
shown on
and
this
no
map. Thank you
surprise
very
there.
much for your cooperation.
Guys, this was for today. Thanks for watching. Thanks for the like. Thanks for the subscription if you have done. See you on tomorrow's live stream. Till then, bye bye. Have a good day. See you tomorrow.